This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.
Andrew is in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. Hope you guys are doing well today. Appreciate you taking my call.
Sure.
So I'm 32 years old, and I've been following your baby steps and your content on YouTube and your website. I've just reached baby step number 4. So
congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a big achievement. So in regards to investing, I just took a look at kind of what my current situation is, and I'm enrolled in my employer's 401k and contributing 6%, which is what my company matches. Now, I think your advice is to next open up a Roth IRA and max that out, and if there's any left over, put that back into the 401k to hit my 15%. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Unless your 401k offers a Roth and has good options, good mutual funds to pick from, in which case you could just put it all in there. Doesn't matter. But does your company offer a Roth 401k?
It's through Fidelity, so I'll have to go and check into that. I was going to open up a Roth IRA through Fidelity, just to keep it under one roof.
I wouldn't.
You would not? Okay.
No, I would go find. It's not whether it's from with Fidelity. Fidelity offers Roth 401ks to the employers that use Fidelity to manage their 401ks. And the only question is whether your employer allows that or not. If they do, you need to switch your whole thing to Roth. Now, do you have good long-term options for mutual funds inside that 401k?
I believe so, just at the, based on the quick searching I've done.
Okay. Well, if you've got great options there, I would just put it all there, and I'd put it all in Roth.
Okay.
That's what, if that gets you to your 15%. If it doesn't, then you can open a Roth, and I would go to a SmartVestor Pro at RamseySolutions.com to get your investing started. But the mutual fund family, the brand is Fidelity. There's Vanguard. There's Templeton. There's American Funds. Those are brands like Campbell's Soup. But then the mutual funds inside is the vegetable soup or the chicken noodle soup or the chili or whatever analogy or metaphor we want to use here. So you don't have to have all of your soup from Campbell's. You could get a different brand of soup. So it's not required that you go get a Fidelity Roth just because your 401k is that. Not at all. I'm not saying they're bad. Most of these fund families, these brands, have good funds and bad funds, track record-wise. So you just need to learn about their track records, and if you want some further help, go to RamseySolutions.com and sit down and do that. And the big thing he's doing right is he's actually doing it.
Yeah, and that he worked really hard to get there. I loved how he kind of paused after you said, great job, and he went, it was a big accomplishment. And what's fun to hear about that is this is a guy who now understands the pain that they went through to get to baby step 4. And now you get to the momentum stage where we're like, now we're getting wealthy and building wealth. And that's fun to hear.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, it's like, God, man, I got rid of all those payments. Now I got some money to invest. Time to flip the switch from being a broke person to being a rich person.
Right. Oh, I will ask a question because we got a lot of new people all the time, and I know the answer, but I'd love you to address it. Because we tell people in baby step 4, 15%. So the 15%, explain that, because he's got 6% he's putting in, his company's matching, because I think a lot of people have questions about that, so about what we teach on that number.
Just take your household income, if you're married, you and your spouse's income total, times 0.15. And that dollar amount needs to be going into retirement somewhere, somehow. The best thing you can do is take a match, regardless of if it's Roth or traditional. If your company's matching, like he's got a 6% match, the best thing you could do. And the 6% match does not count towards the 15. You are putting 15 in.
That's it.
The fact that they give you 6%, that's irrelevant. It's wonderful, but it's irrelevant to this discussion. So you put in 15%. That was your point.
That's right.
And it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors, except it only goes one way. Match beats Roth beats traditional. So you go down the order. You first get all the match you can get. If they have a Roth, like I suggested to him he may, then you get the match in a Roth. That's a double win. Then you max out in Roth, And if you can't do anything except traditional beyond that, because, for instance, you did your company only has a traditional 401k, so you got the 6% match, like he thinks he might have. Then you move on from that 6%. We move on down. We do Roth at the SmartVestor Pro. Well, that Roth amount plus the amount you put in the 401k at 6% match, still not up to 15%. Then the last stage is you'd go back and finish off with the traditional, which he had that exactly right.
That's right.
He'd been listening and had that figured out exactly. So match beats Roth beats traditional, because a match is 100% rate of return. You put in $1,000, they put in $1,000. You made $1,000 on your money instantaneously. And there are no mutual funds that have 100% rate of return. None. And there are no taxes that are 100% tax rate. So you can always win with a match. Always. The match is trump card. It wins the whole thing.